First thing I got was this is a test. The new is ahead. Get ready, divine feminine. Now, your cards are pretty rebirth energy. I will frankly say it. We are going to move to a close up. You have so many cards in the mix here that are moving through a complete upheaval and change that I'm just really not surprised they've shown up. I'll be perfectly honest. Now, we do have the coffin energy, which again, it's very scorpionic in nature, especially because this is your current energy. This is a rebirth. I'm getting extra messages, so if I go quiet, don't mind me. Yeah, this is a rebirth. So, especially when it links to Lily, anything Tiger Lily, what's the other one? The Death Lily. It is this rebirth. Natural endings around. Take care with your health. Very common, especially relating to the transits at the moment. We have Chiron in Aries retrograde. We had transits in Virgo, which can be our wellness vibration, our communication, our throat chakra. You can hear I'm pretty croaky at the moment. And this is your crowning energy. So, spiritually, I would say you feel this sense of some sense of an ending. This also can be where we may not feel as motivated as such, especially because Jupiter's retrograde. But really, how we're allowing things directly to impact us on our spiritual path through our awakening. I do feel there also can be some feelings like something has come to an end. But again, very similar to masculine. I think this is pretty ironic. You have the Phoenix rising, and I feel you're underestimating yourself. And I do feel in the heart of hearts, you are going to move beyond, above and beyond. How it's showing up on the images on screen, it has turned around when I've re-pulled them out. So what I'm sensing is there is a potential that you can turn this situation about. And I feel whatever spiritual energy you're going through, I do think it's going to dissipate. I also feel you can resist the temptation with circumstances. And for some reason, I really do think this week moving into October is going to be a test. It is asking you to remember what your dreams are. And that, yes, dreams do come true, but at the moment you can be looking at this as an impossibility. You can be really feeling as though you don't know how to rise above it and that what you're dealing with is quite toxic. But this dream is here to be had. It's about becoming very sure about that dream. And again, with your healing energy, sort of like in the hangman position, you feel some of this has really placed your healing on hold and you're not wanting to be a foolish person anymore. And I don't necessarily feel, sometimes when we think we're being foolish, it's because we got hurt. Have we really been foolish? I would say yes, in life at some point we have been. But I'm not necessarily getting that from this read. I feel it's more us being quite hard on ourselves, but also being quite stern with really what we're moving towards and not wanting to just invest without asking questions. I do feel you're sensing this risk. And again, we do get this whole pride energy, which is pride cometh before a fall. But I feel you're moving back into the light. I feel this can be a week that, as Mercury has that shadow direct, our intellect and how we're seeing things, we're going to be on mission. We're going to move forward. Finding that faith, especially with Jupiter retrograde, and Jupiter is really hitting at the moment, that Taurian energy, divine feminine's energy, you may want to take things incredibly slow. You also may loathe the fact that things have taken so slow. But I do particularly feel there's a lot of healing coming up for divine feminine. You spiritually could be feeling this is over. I can't go on with this situation. For some of you also, it could be an anniversary of a person's passing. But I really get this in the connotation of how you directly have changed. And the old you reader aura is dead and gone. And the new rebirth of divine feminine is here. Your faith is going to come back again. I do feel it's just going to take a minute, especially with our ascension process. I also feel what you're wanting out of your life is a lot more now than what you used to. Okay, what is this devil energy that we need to be aware of, please? For the divine feminine. Again, I do feel it's a test. There can be somebody around you who's quite alluring. They're also asking you to check in with your own personal counsel. And again, I do get this vibe of friends interfering. So this week it's friends. Last week we had the energy, especially in the joint energy, it was tribe. This week I feel it's friends. So just pay attention to that. Okay. Any of your personal plans and goals, I feel you're going to keep them quite secret. I do feel some of you, especially surrounding your health, you're getting very serious. They're also saying be careful what you ask for because you shall receive. And I think this can be in a positive way, but I think it's like you're just not going to know. How do I put it? It's going to surprise you. That's how it feels. What are they showing me? I feel especially with this foundation energy, we have like the hangman position. It's called falling. It's a number 4. The unknown, descent, movement, change. I think due to stagnancy, you're really intuitively looking at this and you're going, look, show me the silver lining in this. And I feel because you're asking, universe is directly going to be giving you something. I just don't feel you're going to expect it. I feel it's going to be quite sudden and a surprise. But they're also asking you to find the light in the darkness, especially within you. I do feel this can be a week where you're having ups and downs. There is a potential of somebody from the past coming back that is very separate to twin in this instant. And there is a temptation energy here. Be careful what you're tempted with. We want to know what we're getting into and how we're proceeding. Overall, I do see this a time where they're asking you to remember to dream, remember to move back into alignment, because all your clarifiers are really showing positive energy, but particularly after all our retrogrades and during, you can feel very, I would say run down, but also mentally a little bit disillusioned. So get the vibration correct because the vibration actually can get this back into an equilibrium. And I feel it's through your meditation, taking some time for yourself. This is actually going to usher this connection in. Don't forget to come through and look at the joint connection because we may get additional messages there, no doubt, really in the context of what's going on with you. I also feel you are tired of the eat, pray, repeat. And this is really where you want to shake those shackles off and have a little bit of a break so that you can be refreshed and recharged for the next part of life. Take care, and we'll see you soon.